have your attention. I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
We just went to Kroger, grabbed my camera, grabbed some containers from my apartment for the actual meal prep stuff. Everett Waldo Fitness. He's gonna help me do some meal prep. I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm learning too from Everett, but if you do this once a week, you can basically have your macros all stacked up and you can make it super easy to make sure you're hitting your diet goals, which 75–80% of your results in terms of your physique are gonna be equated to your diet. So very important to get that on point. This is pretty much the easiest way to make sure you're engineering your week for success. So see you in the next clip. Main source of protein is gonna be the chicken breast. What we're doing is just using some tin foil and we're lining up the pans so the chicken doesn't stick. We got the chicken laid out on here, the frozen chicken from Kroger, and Everett is spraying it with this 0-calorie. I can't believe it's not butter. The reason why is if you're gonna season it, what helps is like if you spray like your salt and seasoning on top of it, it's not gonna stick on it. This gives it like a layer of like liquid, which the seasoning can kind of cling to. Otherwise it'll just kind of like bounce off and then you're not gonna have like seasoned chicken. Some seasoning for this stuff. Yeah, garlic's really good. Pink salt, this is what that is. Popping them in the oven. One of our main sources will be from rice, correct? Carbs. We're gonna have some like rice with our chicken. You just have a big pot and then you can weigh it that way. Right on. Everett's doing his and I'm doing mine. We're kind of doing them shared at the same time because he's telling me how to do it. He's telling me how to be on the upswing for the diet. All right, so what were you saying about the rice and salt? So for my week, I'm gonna need 14 cups of cooked rice total for the whole week. About 3 times the dry rice will expand it when you cook it. So that means divided by 3, I'm gonna need about 4.5 cups of rice. So I'm just cooking 5 cups of dry rice, which is gonna be about 15 cups of cooked rice. So I'm just gonna overshoot it just a little bit so make sure I have enough. And then 2 cups of water for every cup of uncooked rice. So we're gonna go with 3/4 of a teaspoon per cup of rice. It just makes it taste better. Yeah, it makes it taste a lot better. All right, we got the rice cooking on high. Bring it to a boil and then what happens? Then you cover it and simmer it usually about 15 minutes. Most of the water will evaporate off and you'll just have your rice. Rice cooking, we have the chicken cooking. Matter of time, we'll take it out, we'll weigh it out, and this will be the bulk of the meal prep. Some of the other stuff that we got, like 1 a day on these guys. Got some bars like this. This is basically pure carbs, a little bit of fat in there. And then that's pretty much it. Also another meal is some eggs with some protein, the lunch meat. So that'll be protein and some good fats. These are a lot of carbs. Yep. And if you don't understand macros, it's kind of like part of my video that I did a couple days ago. I guess I can link it right here. See that video, just to understand macros. But this is putting it all together. This is my fitness pal. I basically track it once it's set up. Make sure that I'm basically eating the right amount of macros so that I can continue on my little cut and be healthy, have some mental cognition, gain some my muscle and keep gaining some, and carbs for quick energy. So you can literally take a picture of the barcode with my fitness pal. All your nutrients right in there. Here's our chicken. Looking pretty darn good. I have these containers. We're going to use this scale right now, I have a different scale at my apartment. These are mine I brought from my apartment. So I'll link to them in the description if you want to snag them on Amazon. Weigh up the chicken and the rice, pop it in those containers, and easy peasy lemon squeezy. We will eat them, get those gains. These meals will be like the majority of our lunch and dinner. So our breakfast is a little bit different. Some snacks too throughout the day. Here is my daily, here's for breakfast. And I'll probably switch up a little bit. This like lays out total calories. By the way, I'm gonna cut. I'm just trying to get a little bit more toned. This will give the breakdown. Protein. Again, if you are confused by this, go back and watch my macros video and it'll explain all this information here. But this is it kind of like all laid out. Lunch, chicken and rice. Dinner, chicken and rice again. And then some more snacks, protein bar, eggs, some lunch meat, a couple scoops of protein. So that will equate to my whole total calorie count. And the cool thing about my fitness pal, what you can do, let's say I'm going to tomorrow, copy and paste easily, and this is why we're doing the meal prep. I can copy from a date, I'll copy it from the day before, I'll just populate in there, I'll know exactly what to eat. You gotta have consistency and you gotta engineer whatever you're trying to do to make it the most easiest, the least friction possible. And that's exactly what we're doing here with the meal prep. About to fill these up and then we will be donezo. We're weighing it up right now. One of my favorite musicians just came out with a new song. Here is the final product of the main protein and carb source. All of these are mine and these are Everett's because he's jacked. Show us some love. Ooh, Gains train, son. This is where we're gonna get most of our carbs and protein. And then I've got all these other snackages. Again, check out the macros video that I did, the high level overview. And this is putting this all into practice and doing a meal prep for the entire week. And yeah, it takes a little bit of time. I could probably get in and out of this whole thing in like what, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes or so. Doing that for a whole entire week, that is a very good ROI in terms of your time, because then once this is all set, super easily I'll know what I need to cook, what I need to eat. It's gonna be a pretty good week, I can tell, in terms of my gains and my nutrients. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a little comment. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed to Upswing Report, go ahead and do so now, and you can be part of Upswing Nation. And I will see you in the next video. Everett Waldo Fitness, we are out. Peace.